this is a category that's fun because the best player is not necessarily the guy that endears himself to the fans for whatever reason. And you could probably go through your favorite players in whatever sport, and specifically with Ohio State, I could do the same thing. And it's not always the best player. There's just something about particular players. So your favorite player on this team?
My favorite player on this team, I would have to go with Jerome Baker. I've always enjoyed watching the Buckeyes. You know, the thing that they've always been known for is the silver bullet defense. I've always enjoyed that linebacker who is able to drop back in coverage, who's able to blitz, who's able to just kind of make a lot of plays all over the field. Sort of like how the Buckeyes had with Ryan Shazier and Darren Lee. They've always these last couple of years, and even dating back to, you know, the Bobby Carpenters and the AJ Hawks, you know, they've had that guy that's able to do so many different things from the linebacker spot. And I think Jerome Baker is that for the Buckeyes. Came onto the scene last year. He was back up behind Dante Booker. Booker went down week 1. Week 2. Week 3, they go in and play Oklahoma. Jerome Baker gets his first start in college. Really his first big game action as a linebacker. In high school, he was a running back. He also played linebacker, but he came to the Buckeyes as a linebacker. In that first game against Oklahoma, he just he stepped up right away, had a pick six. You know, he just continued it throughout the year. Just made plays everywhere, and he's easily their best playmaking guy coming back on defense outside of that defensive line where you've got a bunch of guys that kind of make plays on the quarterback. But Jerome Baker is that one guy that's going to be making plays all over the field that's really going to affect teams next year.
You know, Brandon, for me, some of the more exciting and impressive plays on a football field is made along the defensive front, and especially by the edge guys. The showing off their athleticism, their speed, and their size at the same time. Strip sacks, coming off the edge when the running play is going in the opposite direction and trailing him back and being able to run him down sideline to sideline. Batting balls up in the air. I love when defensive linemen can bat balls up in the air, and that's obviously what happened with the Jerome Baker pick six against Oklahoma. Those are exciting plays for me. I think beyond, you know, the typical scoring plays out of the passing game on defense, making life misery for the offense.